Reaper here. It's Friday, so you know what that means. It's time for another Friday movie night. And this week I'll be watching The World's End, the final installment in the Cornetto trilogy. Which this isn't actually the first time I've watched a Cornetto trilogy film on this series. I'm sure as you probably already know, the second episode of this series, in fact, was on Shaun of the Dead. Wondering why there isn't an episode on Hot Fuzz, because I already saw that a while ago, before, like well before I came up with this series and well before I started this channel. Yeah, feels right to kind of finish the trilogy on this series. So yeah, let's get watching The World's End. So yeah, that was The World's End. It was about, well, basically, it's about these group of five guys who all come together again, go back to their childhood hometown of Newton Haven to try and top their pub crawl they had back when they finished school. And along the way, they end up encountering these robots called blanks that have replaced like everyone in town. And as they go further down the pub crawl, they uncover more and more about the truth of the blanks. And along the way, just along the way, our the guy we see thing from Gary King kind of learns a bit about himself and kind of matures by the end, because at the start he's kind of like this man child who he's basically been always been a teenager, and like he's never matured from there really, and he kind of learns to grow up by the end of it. So yeah, what did I think of The World's End? Well, I think it might be my favorite of the trilogy. No, they are all brilliant films. Shaun of the Dead is a really good parody of zombie films, and a bit of a rom com at the same time. Hot Fuzz is a very good parody of cop movies that it always like makes fun of like you know the non-stop action that cop movies always have, proclaiming it as like, well, not what actually happens. But by the end, it becomes a cop movie, and that's what makes it work so well. But World's End, this is conceptually the most ambitious one of the trilogy. Alien robots taking over humanity, not by villainous methods, but rather by replacing people. And it's happening all during this pub crawl, and it works so well. The fight scenes are incredible to watch. The soundtrack is great, and the score by Stephen Price is very good. He also, who you probably know, he also did the score for Attack of the Block, which is a brilliant film that you should definitely see. And the soundtrack's also full of Britpop hits, which makes it, which adds like the more fun moments of the film. Which, by the way, this film is really funny. Has probably some of the funniest lines of the trilogy. But it's also quite sad, especially when it gets near the end. Yeah, and it's just like the best of all the worlds. It's funny, action packed, also a little bit serious. Makes for this tonally perfect film. Yeah, and yeah, I'm not really gonna try and spoil much, but there's a pretty great cameo from Reece Shearsmith, who is one of the creators of the show Inside Number Nine, which is which is a really brilliant, clever, and dark show, and sort of not quite similar vein to this trilogy, but still brilliant nonetheless. But yeah, The World's End, what a film, and they could not have closed off this trilogy better. Edgar Wright, he's very good, and I can't wait to see what he'll bring to Last Night in Soho, which is one of my most anticipated films of the year, and he's also got Baby Driver 2 coming out, which I can't wait for. Baby Driver was brilliant. So yeah, that's it for this week's episode of Friday Movie Night. Stay tuned next week for more of the same, and there'll probably be an Onward review tomorrow, maybe with a bit of Blu-ray hunting. I don't know. So yeah, if that happens, stay tuned, I guess. So yeah, if you like this video, please be sure to give it a big old thumbs up. And if you enjoyed this and you want to see more, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload.